What is going on, everyone? It is time to take a peek at that top 10 list. Everyone, get ready to learn and lean in, because I got a Happy Gilmore list for you today. But first, I wanted to thank you for clicking on episode number 19 of The Morning Bell. It's your host, Jacob Bell, with another breath of the fresh top 10. Today, I'll be ranging the top 10 golf shots, so everybody ring that bell, pull out the driver, and subscribe for this one putt topic that we're about to dive into. The one, the only. Some say, the best golfer west of the Mississippi. All right? Tyler Whitmore. What's going on?
What's going on? I'm excited to be on the pod. It's going to be a great episode. First pod for me. A little nervous, but I think nail it.
Dude, I think it's going to be good. We also got a little live audience. Elizabeth Perry. You seen her before?
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. All right. Let's dive into the questions. What is, Tyler, your best golf memory?
Oh, my best golf memory has to be, it's got to be my 82 at League this year. If you ask anyone else besides Cruz Combs, I'm now the 7th best golfer in the league. Just because of that 82. And made it even a little more sweet because I beat Zach.
Ooh. Dang, you beat Zach? Zach's good too. You got an 82.
Yeah. 10 over on 18.
Wow. What was the where was the course at?
It was a Tri-Mountain.
Did they have nice hole positioning or pin position?
That day actually wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was just districts. It was really bad.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Next question. This one's funny for people who don't know. Tyler is on the golf team. As you can tell, he shoots 82 at League. All right, he's a baller. Okay.
Right.
So, how many times have your clubs been hidden from you?
Oh. I would like to say 0. But
No.
Unfortunately, I cannot say 0. There was one day, all the JV kids started hiding my clubs in the bushes. Really started grinding my gears. But I show them up on the golf course. So that's all that matters.
That was fun, dude. I gotta say, I was one of those kids because I'm a JV player. I did hide one of your clubs.
That was funny.
That's definitely one of the jokes we play on you, Tyler. Fun.
For sure.
Just expect it next year as your last year. Okay. All right, so this kind of leads into our next question. What's your favorite go-to clubhouse snack?
Oh. It's gotta be the Tri-Mountain curly fries. For sure. Me and Jack were munching on those all season long. So good.
Fresh out the fryer.
So good.
Dude, Tri-Mountain chicken wrap.
Really? I've never had it.
It's good. It's big.
Good. Really?
Yeah. I wish it was colder.
Their burgers good. Like in the summer, when they have the grill fresh on, their burgers slap.
Really?
Yeah. Really good.
I gotta have one sometime. All right. What is your most trusted golf club? Is it the 7-iron? Is it your putter?
It is. I got 2 options here. I really love my 8-iron. I feel like I never hit bad shots with my 8-iron. It's the perfect length. I feel like my 7-iron, it can get a little on the longer side. Plus, my 7-iron's pure bladed, and it's harder to hit. So I really love my 8-iron. And the putter, it can be really hot and cold. But my 60 degree, my around the green chipper, my 60 degree, very reliable club. I get the perfect amount of spin with it, and I'm getting new wedges soon, so I'm gonna miss it. But time for an upgrade. But yeah, the 60 degree never fails me.
For sure. I mean, I know I've seen you with some nice putts, especially which I try right at practice.
Yeah, for sure.
Around. 60 degrees is a fun one because I have a 62, and I don't like it.
Really?
It's so hard. I can't get it right. But if you can, that's great, Tyler, because so few can.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Chris Combs is not good with a 60 degree.
All right. Who is the most clutch golfer? Clutch.
I feel like this is an easy question. It's got to be Tiger Woods, right? It's got to be Tiger Woods. Not only the greatest golfer of all time, but probably the most clutch. Just has some amazing recovery shots on Sundays when he's trying to finish out that tournament. You know, just like the shots he can pull off are just insane. And he is. I mean, he's got 82 wins on the PGA Tour. Obviously, he knows how to close. He knows how to close the round and get the win done. So, gotta be Tiger Woods.
Mm-hmm. You would think that he would be hot, Saturday, early tour, but shoot.
Yeah,
Sunday rolls around.
He knows how to close it out
for sure. Clutch. So, would you say you aspire to be Tiger Woods, with your golf game?
Not with my back, that's for sure. You don't want Tiger Woods' back.
That's for sure.
Or Tiger Woods' driving skills. You don't want those either.
You want Bryson DeChambeau's driving skills.
Facts. But to be as clutch as Tiger is, would be awesome. There's parts of Tiger's game that I try and copy, but Tiger's so unique. He's so simple, sticks to the basics. But he sticks to the basics, but he's made it his own, right? So I don't aspire to be like his golf game. Well, obviously I do. I would love 82 wins on the PGA, but I don't try and model my game after his, but I do respect how he took the basics. He kind of made him his own. Some shots, some shots he's pulled off, that's a Tiger Woods shot, right? Some of the recovery shots, that he pulls off, he's kind of just trademarked that somewhat, if that makes sense. So
yeah, I like how you say that. The respect, Tiger is unique. You're right. So to be similar to him would be great, but you got to be unique yourself too. So I see what you mean. All right, this is where we started off. Top 10 golf shots, starting from number 10.
All right, we got our little list here. Okay, this one is a very impressive shot, but it doesn't count because it wasn't in in an actual it wasn't in an actual PGA Tour event. But if you go on YouTube and look up Phil Mickelson backwards flop shot, it's like a YouTube video. Have you seen it?
I've seen it.
This is impressive, and it's probably higher than 10, but it gets 10 because it's not. He hasn't done it in an actual match, but he'll place the ball on the hill. He'll even himself with the hill, so the hill's here, right? He's standing on it. The ball's above him. He gets the club under, flips his hands through, and sends the ball behind him.
Wow.
60 feet up in the air, straight behind him, and he lands it on the green. That is so impressive. And like I said, it probably is higher than 10. But
just couldn't place it in the match.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, number 9.
So, number 9, I have Tom Watson in 1982. Let's look what we got for the notes here. So, Jack Nicklaus, who's obviously probably the second greatest golfer of all time. This is the U.S. Open, right? This is a major. Jack Nicklaus has the clubhouse lead. He's in the clubhouse hoping that Tom Watson pars out or makes some mistakes and he gets the win, right? Not that he needs any more major wins at this point, but so Tom Watson, it's 17 at Pebble Beach. He hits his second shot. off the green. He has, and I've heard a story that he walks up to his caddy. He goes, "I'm making this. I'm chipping this in." And what does he do? He goes and chips in for birdie and ends up winning the U.S. Open. That's
Crazy.
That's a great one for me.
That's monumental.
Number 8 is not an impressive shot, but it's Tiger's final putt at the 2019 Masters to win it. This is just one of, like, if you pull up the final broadcast of the 2019 Masters, it's just one of the greatest moments in all of sports. Not even just in golf, in all of sports. To see Tiger win the Masters with that final putt.
Mm-hmm.
After like all he went through, like all his back stuff, and I mean, he wasn't playing good before that, like before that tournament, and he hasn't won since. He hasn't been playing great since.
Exactly.
But the Masters is just a whole different level.
Like we said, clutch. He's just clutch.
Yeah, exactly. He knows how to perform in the biggest tournaments, and just one of the greatest comebacks in all of sports, and just the emotion on his face after he nails that final putt, just amazing.
Yeah.
It is probably one of the most iconic moments in all of golf.
Oh.
Like Tiger's comeback at the 2019 Masters, just it's amazing. Number 7, we have Jack Nicklaus's 40-foot putt on 16, also at the Masters, at the 1975 Masters. He nails a 40-footer for birdie, and it kind of puts away the tournament for him on 16.
Mm-hmm. Secures.
But this one also has like an iconic moment with it. He after he nails it, like it's kind of a famed pose. Like he walks after it and gives like the big fist pump. That's another like really iconic moment. And this one's a really good shot, right? Like he's nailing a 40-footer.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's a really good moment.
Number 6.
Number 6, we have, you might have seen this one maybe, Jordan Spieth's bunker hole out to win the Travelers. Have you seen this one? He's in the bunker, he hits it out, makes it, and that's what wins him the tournament.
It does ring a bell.
Yeah, that was, I want to say it was in like 2016 to win the Travelers, and it's so awesome after he makes it. He throws his club and he goes and chest bumps his caddy. Like, totally not like a golfer thing to do at all, but he doesn't care. Like, he just made a bunker shot. Yeah, he just made a bunker shot to win the tournament. Like, I would throw my club and go chest bump my caddy, too.
I'd go jump in the nearby pond. I mean, shit.
Exactly. It's a super exciting moment, and it's a great shot, like, anytime you hold out from anywhere, but especially from the bunker.
Mm-hmm. That's a feat.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. I'm going to go Louis Oosthuizen in the 2012 Masters. He holds out probably the most rare shot in all of golf. He holds out the double eagle on hole 12 at Augusta, which, for anyone that doesn't know what the double eagle is, it's where you make it in 2 shots on a par 5. So the par is 5. They expect you to make it in 5. You make it in 2.
Which is nuts.
It's nuts. And this one was even more nuts. He lands it on like the front of the green, because I mean it's a pretty long hole. It's a par 5, so he's got to take a long club to get it there. Lands it on the front of the green, and it rolls forever and just drops for a 2 on a par 5. That's just insane. Possibly the most impressive shot on this list, but some other shots are more iconic on this list, so got to put them above. However, we will see in a couple numbers down, he doesn't actually win this tournament he loses in a playoff hole to an even more impressive shot. Which you'll see coming up. Number 4, I'm gonna go Tiger's ace at his hole-in-one at 16 at TPC Scottsdale in 1997. And for anyone that doesn't know, 16 at TPC Scottsdale during the Phoenix Open, it's the stadium hole. So they put like a whole stadium around the hole, and all the noise is kept in. Like, so it's like the loudest hole in golf when that tournament's played.
Mm-hmm.
So he's winning the tournament at this point. I think he makes this on a Sunday, which is obviously the last day of a golf tournament.
Yeah.
So the stadium's packed. It's loud. So as soon as he hits this thing, I think it's actually a TikTok sound. If you're on golf TikTok, this sound is like super popular on golf TikTok.
Really?
So he goes, like the announcers are like, just a nice comfortable 9-iron for him. They're gonna go nuts when he hits this thing. He hits it. It just erupts. Like, not even like before he makes it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just as soon as he hits the tee shot, it just goes nuts. And then he lands it there, spins back in, and it just goes insane. Like, it's probably one of the loudest golf moments you're ever gonna hear. It's crazy.
Especially with Tiger, you know.
Yeah,
everybody loves Tiger, and when he drains,
and this was back in like Tiger's heyday, right? Like late '90s,
mm-hmm.
like when he was like changing golf. Like everybody had to see Tiger back in like early 2000s, late '90s. He was like the stuff. So you can imagine how electric it was when he.
Oh yeah.
Number 3. This is where we're going back to the 2012 Masters. So. Bubba Watson, him and Louis, who's the one who made the double eagle, they go in. He made 4 straight birdies to tie the clubhouse lead, which was Louis. So they go into a playoff hole. They tie the first playoff hole. They both part it. Second playoff hole. It's the same hole. They play the same hole. It's just like for the second time. He pulls his tee shot way right because he's a lefty, so it's obviously a pull.
Yeah.
Way right. He's got trees on the other side of him, so he's deep in the bushes. The smart play is probably to punch out into the fairway, hope you get up and down for your par, right?
Yeah.
Bubba says, I'm going to try and bend this. I'm going to try and shoot this straight out into the fairway and have it bend to the green. He takes his wedge. He's on like dirt because he's in the trees, obviously. He has to go straight for probably 30 yards, and then he's got to turn it all the way right to the green, which is insane. He pulls it off.
No way.
Puts it to 15 feet for birdie, sinks it, and wins the tournament. And you got to feel for Louis because after making a double eagle,
man,
and your opponent pulls it into the trees, you think you have it sealed, right? Like you would never expect that shot.
That's crazy.
It's so insane.
Number 2.
You'll probably know this one. This one is John Rahm's skip across the water hole-in-one.
I saw this one.
Yep.
Nuts.
So this is probably one of the most impressive shots, but it was in a practice round, so it doesn't count. So he goes up to the edge of the water, skips it across the water, lets it roll out all the way to the hole. Like he's just messing around, having fun, right? Yeah. Skips it across the water, onto the green, rolls in for a hole-in-one. So insane.
We're talking like over 100-yard shot too. Like this.
Oh, yeah.
This is no short shot right here. Like
no. Probably the most impressive hole-in-one like ever made.
It was nuts. Like skip across the water, roll up on the rough stuff onto the green in the hole.
Yeah.
Like
insane.
Wild. Number 1, Tyler.
Number 1. Maybe not the most impressive, but probably the most iconic shot ever in golf. and it's Tiger on 16 at the Masters in 2005. He went along the green. He has to chip back. He chips it, so he's kind of like at an angle. Like he's got like a ridge right here. The hole's down here. He's on the back of the green, so he's got to kind of ride the ridge to the hole. Hits a perfect shot. It funnels down to the green. It waits a little bit, like it stops just at the edge of the cup. Probably waits a second and a half and drops. And that's where you get the iconic Tiger fist pump. The crowd goes insane. Probably the most iconic Tiger Woods moment. And I mean, again, it's back in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger's so hot. Like, he's the hottest golfer.
They're out there.
Everybody wants to see him, right? And to do it at the Masters, doing anything cool at the Masters is got to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience because it's
dream.
But yeah, that's probably my number one shot is Tiger's chip from the back of the green, rolling down, and it's the wait in a second that kind of gives it like the extra iconic
suspense.
Exactly. It waits at the edge and then it just drops, and the scene is crazy. It's awesome.
I can imagine. Everybody go look that up because I'm sure that is one sight to see. Tyler, that was a great list, man. I loved the research and effort you put into it.
Thanks.
I'd be really happy to have you on again.
Awesome.
All right, Tyler. That was great.
That was awesome. That was fun.
See you later, man.
See ya.
Tyler on the tee box. It's up. It's far. And it's in the water. Oh, the hole. Oh, man, the crowd goes wild with golf claps. Thanks for stopping by and listening to The Morning Bell. Comment or leave a review claiming who has your favorite golf shot. Head over to Instagram and follow at @TheMorningBell _all_case to stay up to date with announcements on episodes and more. I'll see you guys later in the 20th episode. It will be a tremendous one, I promise, so stay tuned. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow. Like always, it's your host, Jacob Bell, with the breath of the fresh top 10.